Right, Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of great mercy and rule well, and peace and blessing to the brothers that pose this word in sincerity and in all truth. Right, there are a few brothers from GMS Trinidad, Brother Howard, Brother Matanaya, Brother Lamar, and Brother Amon. Right, he had to break out the bread through the spirit and pour Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Right, and the entitlement of this video is based off of Job 12 and 16. Right, the deceiver and the deceiver is of the paraphrasing. Right, as you can see here in this picture here, you know, some people might think it's a kind of blasphemy, if I could say. You know? But you know, the men of the Lord understand what is exactly what's going on here. Give me a second there. Yeah. You know, so basically we go let's go through a few precepts. Just to get a clear idea how it is really going on, you know what I mean? Because everything is the Lord is the man who controls everything. You know what I mean? So get the first precept, Job 12 and 16.
It says Job 12 verse 16, it says, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his.
Yeah, with him, with Yahweh, with the Most High, strength and wisdom. Right? And the deceive, they say the deceiver and the deceiver are his. Right? The deceive and the deceiver are his. He's the man who controls both sides. Right? The one who deceives and the one who's the deceiver. Right? If you want to bring that, you can bring it one time.
We're flowing to it.
Yeah, can, you know. The deceiver and the deceiver is my next precept be Proverbs 16 and 1.
Hey, actually, what mean by the deceived and the deceiver are his? It means that, you know, some people believe that, you know, Satan deceived the whole world and Satan you know, fighting against the Most High. Well, that scripture, in fact, proved that statement wrong, or that theory wrong. Understand? Because the scripture says the deceived and the deceiver are his, and who is the number one deceiver in it? You know, Satan. You know, spiritually, you know, Esau is the number one physically, but Satan is the number one spiritually. He is the one that pour the thoughts in your head, you know, to do wickedness. Or to deceive a man into believing that, you know, he think he doing the right thing when actually doing the wrong thing. Satan does that, but what the scripture says, the deceived and the deceiver are his. Because what you're doing is falling exactly into what the Most High predestinated for us. Going directly as the Most High had written the script. So everything must fall in line. So in order for everything to fall in line, one man cannot be doing his own thing. It's just like you're building a team, you have a role to play. You understand? If one man doing his own thing, then it would disrupt the band or disrupt the flow. So if this man get put to act an evil role or evil a purpose, if he doing his own thing, if he started to do good, then that would interrupt the whole movie or the whole show. You understand? And that is exactly what some people are put here to do evil. Understand? Yeah, Proverbs. Which Proverbs you are?
You know, 16 and
1 or 7?
16 and 1.
In Proverbs 16 and 1, it says, the preparations of a man, the preparations of the heart in man, the preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. And the scripture says the preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So whatever you come about within your mind, and the answer that they give with your lips, it comes from the Most High. That is what the Most High wants you to do.
Right.
Understand? That is exactly what the Most High set for you to do. Because I say you had to do exactly according to His will. No man had resisted the Most High will. None. And that is something that fly over a lot of people's head. You can't resist the most high will, but yet still you thinking that you could do your own thing. You cannot do your own thing. That's why in the picture I showing you, he have them on a he have them on a
String.
on a
Puppet.
string,
Puppet
like a puppet master, and then he had his snake on the next hand. So he controlling the both sides. That is exactly what it's showing you. He controlling the both sides. And it has scriptures to prove that. Just let me bring Isaiah 40, 47 and 5, I think. 45 and 7. 45 verse 7, it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. Understand? So the Lord do all these things. The Lord create light and he create darkness. He create the two. Somebody could get in Psalm 33. He created the two. He created the light. He created darkness, and everything he created two. Man, woman. Hey, you don't have no more than one genders. Man, woman, boy, girl. It's a male and female and everything. It's a good and bad and everything. You have it.
Yeah, Sirach 33 and verse 10 says, and all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge, the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low, and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them that like it him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the God. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and they are two and two, one against another.
Understand? Look upon all the works, look upon all the things that he created. They are two. Always two, one against the other. And that is just it. The Most High wouldn't create good and Satan could just create evil. Satan had no power to create anything. All the power come from the Most High, Yahushai. And he set Satan as the ruler at the dark world. You understand? As the ruler at the left hand side. But still all authorization, as the scriptures, if you read Job chapter 2, Job chapter 3, or Job chapter 1 and Job chapter 2, Salakia, you would see that Satan need permission from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in order to do evil. Can.
In Romans 9 and 19 it says, Thou will say then, Thou will say then unto me, why do it he yet find fault? For who had resisted his will?
No man had resisted his will. So they're asking the question, why he that yet find fault if Esau doing according to what he wanted him to do? That is just the role that he was created to perform. It's just the role. Like you can't reply against the Most High and ask the Most High, why me? You is not the potter, you is the clay. Understand?
It goes on to say, Nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against power? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, Why hast thou made me thus?
God.
Had not the potter power over the clay for the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another to dishonor?
God.
And they are counting second. Hey, Slack, you are precept well. Yeah, you will.
Just about that precept, they say Isaiah 45:9. One thing that strive with his maker, let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, What makest thou? Or thy work, he hath no hands? Back until you can't reply to the maker, you just have to do what you have to do, that's just your programming. You understand? The Most High make everything for a purpose. The Most High is a God of balance. Matter of fact, the word God also goes back to judge, and what judge just always try to bring back justice, balance, equality. You understand? This is Ezekiel 14 and verse 9. It says, And if the prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet,
and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. It's like a movie maker, a director for a movie or a writer. What he'll do, as the brother was talking about the script, that is why we have these scriptures in hand. You understand? But we have like prophetic news that we know what's going to happen before it happens. But the thing is, with inside the movie, I could direct a movie, I could write a movie, I could make my villain, I could make my hero, you know, and I could destroy the villain, I could beat up the hero if I want. I could do what I want. I the creator of this whole film. Nobody can tell me exactly what to do, but at the end of the day, all the credits goes towards me. You understand? And that is exactly what's going on inside of this movie. People don't normally say life is a movie, but guess what? It is. Long ago, you'll actually see, because what you're seeing on top of the picture there is what the Mosai is like a puppet master.
Can.
You understand? He's the one that pulling all the strings, you know. But he has servants in heaven and he has servants on earth, and these spirits is the ones that go out programming the vessels on earth. You understand? Just like this is Ezekiel 22 and 20. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 18. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me but evil? And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahweh said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will persuade him. And Yahweh said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, Yahweh Bashai hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and Yahweh hath spoken evil concerning thee. You know, and that is exactly what us we do now. Mosai set off the angels on the left hand side. The scripture said in Job, on the left hand that he work, and I cannot behold him, he hideth himself on the right hand. And when you read Sirach 18 verse 1, the scripture said the Lord our God is righteous in anything that he do, whether he do good or whether he do evil, he's righteous. He's the one that executes in judgment, you know. Well,
allow the precept I was gonna bring. Can right.
You could bring out Judges 9 and it's start at 22 to 23.
Got an idea about precept there.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 30. It says, Romans 8 and 20. It says, For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope. Right? That creature is, we see, the man and the woman on the screen, they supposed to represent Adam and Eve. Right? Which back then they would have been melanated. Alright? But we using it as it is, but the picture makes sense. Them is the creature that was made subject to vanity. But the scripture just say not willingly. It wasn't of their will. It was of who will. Yahweh say not my will, but thy will be done. It was of the will of Yahweh the Supreme. Alright? It was of his will. Okay? Because he's the one who controls left and right. He controls everything that we see, everything. He controlling Esau. Why is he controlling Edek? Controlling Edom. Controlling Moab. Controlling Ammon. Controlling Japheth. Ham over there in Africa. He had them going through what I'm going through. This is why he got called himself Almighty God. Omnipotent. If he wasn't doing all of that, he couldn't say these things, but doing all of that, that's why he can say these things.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says 32 verse 39. it says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. If I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. Yeah, hey, if you're still acting. Yeah, I thought somebody else should have expounded on it, but yeah, you know, yes, the Lord saying, hey, there's no God with him, you know, from the time he created heaven and earth. Scripture saying Isaiah 40 say, is there any God with me who would liken me to? You understand? The Most High is the only one that actually does all these things, right? His spirit is in within everything. You understand? And he's the one that set up the way how things could be. I mean, and just to watch it, these people in comic Stanley understand these things, because if it's other episode with Spider-Man that the so-called one above all, he descended in a person like a vagabond. You understand? And he was talking to Peter Parker about the things that he went through in life. And then the one above all inside the human body illuminated himself and basically took him up into the highest part of heaven where the one above all alone dwell. And all he was basically was energy, you know, light. You know, the scripture said the Most High put on light as a garment. You understand? So he was just like, and the one above all was talking to him and say, all the good and all the bad that you go through in life is just, you know, to teach you certain things, and all of it had to happen for a reason. One of the reasons why you have to lose a loved one, however, it makes you who you are. The things that I put you through, it makes you who you are. And that is the thing. People have to understand you was made subject under the power of Yahweh Shem Yashai. So a person saying what they're independent and they have their own free will, really and truly, you just utter madness. You have to come to the fear of Yahweh Shem Yashai, because he's the one in control of all. He's the true one above all. He exists, Yahweh. You know? Anybody got anything else?
Come, let us bring this Proverbs. Proverbs, same chapter 16, but verse 4, it says, Yahweh had.
Verse 9.
It says, Yahweh had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. That's exactly what you see in that picture. You see the serpent, you see Eve and Adam. This, as I say, the serpent deceived Eve. As the scripture says, the serpent deceived Eve into eating the fruit. It's not the fruit, the forbidden tree. The forbidden fruit. You understand? And they think that was all against the Most High's plans. No, that was according to the Most High plan. Because if it wasn't of the Most High plan, it would not happen. Understand? Verse 9, it says, a man's heart deviseth his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. Understand? So in your mind, you could come up with your own scheme, but at the end of the day, the Lord gonna direct you to do exactly as He wants. Understand?
Anybody has anything? For this one then. I read the book of Proverbs chapter 20 and 24. It says, man's going of Yahweh's. How can a man then understand his own way? His own way. And so, man's going of the Most High. He can't direct his own steps. The Most High is the puppet master. Right? So, hey, hopefully this video was edifying. You know, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone rule well. And peace and blessing to the brothers that push this with sincerity and in truth. To the sisters that listen in silence, say shalom.